guys? Joe Carney for you today, and today I'll be showing you guys how to make shrimp cocktail. It's currently almost midnight. It's 11 o'clock at night, and I'm hungry. I have nothing else in the house really to eat, so I'm gonna make shrimp cocktail. So this is what you guys need to get. You need to get 21 25s, which is the basically the style shrimp, like, you know, extra jumbo, super large. Don't look at any of that bullshit. Ignore all of that. Make sure it's 21 25s. That's what this recipe is using. I mean, you can use other shrimps, but this is what I suggest. Good size. I mean, they're good size shrimp, you know. And you want the shell on, and they could be veined or deveined or not deveined. Doesn't matter. I got ones that are deveined already. So basically, this is what I got. I got them at BJ's. They're like $12. I already made this actually just the other night with steak, my grandma and grandpa's. But anyways. So yeah, so I gotta thaw these sons of bitches. Basically to do that, it says take it under cold water for 5 minutes and, like, you know, lightly rinse them. So that's what I'm doing. So I will see you guys when that's done. Okay, guys, so next thing we need to do is make our brine. So right here I got a cup of water. I need 1/4 cup of sugar. Now basically what a brine is, it's just water with like salt, sugar. Sometimes there's other spices, but that's basically the base of it. And then 1/4 cup of kosher salt. It doesn't really have to be kosher, but that's just what I use. I suggest y'all use it too because it's better for cooking. I've been over this before. You know, it's better to be able to do this and pinch with. It's easier to control when you're doing that. Seasoning, and it's just better. I made a mess. Basically, you want to splish that around a little bit. Maybe give it a quick rinse or a quick stir. You're basically gonna microwave this for about 2 minutes 30 seconds. That's way more water. That goes up because of the sugar and the salt. Never mind. It's definitely only a cup. You want to cover that. Give me a second, guys. I just realized I just did all this part without recording. So anyways, 2 minutes 30 seconds. If you have a coffee pot, which I just noticed I do have a coffee pot, fuck. But basically, you need to get the water and the sugar and the salt up to a certain temperature. Basically, so you need it to melt all the sugar and salt and have it dissolved into the water. So if you do have a coffee pot, basically put the 1 cup of water, the 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of salt in there. Let it go through one cycle without coffee, obviously, and it'll get it to the right temperature, and you'll be ready. And then after that, you're gonna need 2 cups of ice in a bowl. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so our water's ready. You're gonna pour that over your shrimps. It will be hot, so be careful. And then you need 2 cups of ice, which hopefully I have, otherwise I'm gonna be very, very sour. Because the ice goddamn maker for my fucking, goddamn, my refrigerator, freezer, whatever you want to call it, is broken. It has been broken for many, many years. Just 2 cups, it looks like, right? Flush that around in there, and then we're going to put this in the fridge for 20 to 25 minutes. And that's important. Now while we do that, we're going to make our cocktail sauce. And we'll need these 2 ingredients here. But I'm going to pause the video for clip's sake, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so for your cocktail sauce, you're going to add this right here. 1 14.5 ounce can of diced tomatoes. Make sure you drain them. So basically what it did is I washed it, strained it really good since I had the raw shrimp, so I washed it real good first. And I basically just put the tomatoes in there. Cocksucker. Let's do this. I don't know why I thought that's going to be any different. Use this fucking thing to kind of make a goddamn shape that I need. those little bits leaked out. It isn't gonna hurt anything. Alright, next thing we're gonna need is 1 teaspoon of sugar. Well, actually, we'll start with our wet ingredients first. So, half a cup of the prepared chili sauce. It's funny, I made this before at my house, so I have these ingredients already, but my grandma basically said I can take these with me because she bought me the stuff to make it Sunday when I was there, because I helped them move a bunch of furniture so they can paint. But it's kind of funny, I was like, yeah, I think I have all this stuff at home already, but I'll still take it because you never know. You know, I might use it for something else. Who knows? Alright, so half a cup of very chili sauce. Now, next to that, you're going to add, now the recipe I'm using, by the way, is again Alton Brown's, so credit to him. But anyways, he says 4 tablespoons of, and make sure this is prepared horseradish sauce. Do not use horseradish that looks like that. You don't want to use horseradish sauce. It needs to be this thick, chunky bullshit. He says 4 tablespoons is a lot. I've done this twice, 4 tablespoons, and it wasn't hot whatsoever for me. And my grandma and grandpa don't like spicy stuff. They had it. They thought it was perfect. So what I'm going to suggest to you guys, that's 3. I'm going to suggest to you guys do 3. Or I mean 4. Like this recipe that I got it from said. I'm going to do 6. So that's actually, you know, all I have left of that can. Luckily, we go over here, and I have another bottle of it. Oh, fuck. Yeah, never mind. Guys, I guess I'm only doing 4 because this one expired in 2015. I'm not going to use that cocksucker there. When did this motherfucker expire? Alright, September 2016, we're good. So I'm basically going to scrape every last little bit of horseradish sauce out, because I like my shit spicy. You know that. You guys know that I like spicy stuff. Okay, so yeah. Alright, anyways. Next thing you need is 1 teaspoon of sugar. If you add a little bit more, it'll be sweeter. Again, I don't want mine sweeter. Half a teaspoon of kosher salt. That's about half a teaspoon. I do have a half a teaspoon right here. That's half a tablespoon. Half teaspoon, but I'm too lazy to do 22 things. Alright, and then a little bit of black pepper. And that's it. I'm going to bring this downstairs to blend this because I don't want my mom to wake up because she's upstairs and she'll bitch at me. So yeah, I'm going to cook this downstairs, or blend this downstairs. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so let's blend. Don't over blend this either though. You guys basically just want to break up the tomatoes and mix everything, but you don't want to make it till it's like liquid. Anyways, I was saying upstairs though, is you guys want to basically start off with the 4 tablespoons of the horseradish. Taste it. If it's hot, or you know, even if you don't like hot stuff, start off with 2. Okay, start off with 2, 1, whatever you want to do. Taste it, because you can always add more. You know what I'm saying? So if you add 2 or 3, whatever you add, taste it, and it's not hot enough, okay, add another tablespoon. If it's hot enough, you're done, and just keep going up until you get it hot enough. But, you know, you don't want to add like 6 tablespoons right away and then have it be too hot and then not eat it because it's too hot for you. Because you can always go up in heat, but you can never go back down. So that's about the consistency you guys want, so. Yep. Perfect. wipe that up so it doesn't look like somebody had their fucking period down here. I'm going to give it a couple more pulses just to get it a little bit more broken up. That's good enough, guys. This way, all those tomatoes are broken up. Alright, I'm going to go put this in the fridge, and I'll see you guys once the shrimp is done brining. And again, once you're done with this, just put it in the fridge and keep it chilled. Alright, see you guys in a few minutes. Guys, just as a suggestion, one of the final steps in this process is after you're done cooking these, you're going to want to chill these in a, as soon as they're done, we're going to cook these in a broiler, by the way. So anyways, once you're done broiling these, you guys are going to want to basically throw these in the freezer for 5 minutes to cool them, to chill them, so because you don't want to eat shrimp cocktail hot, you want it to be cold. So you're going to want to take a metal bowl. If you don't have a metal bowl, use whatever you have, but metal's going to work the best. Just post that fucker in the goddamn freezer right now. So right now, you know, I have 12 minutes left until the brining process is done. So you guys can see how much time I'm putting this bowl in the freezer, so it's really, really cold. So, yeah, guys, that's it. I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, guys, so next what we want to do is you're going to turn your, well, first, actually, let's do this. You want to take your oven rack, your oven thing, basically, move your boiler, or your, rack, you're going to want to move it second to highest, and then you want to turn your broiler on as hot as it can go, which I don't think there really is any other setting besides just being broil like that. And you want to get that hot about 5 minutes before taking your shrimps out, because you want it to be really hot, because the shrimps are only going to take 3 minutes to cook. They're going to go 2 minutes one side, flip, another minute, they're done. Shrimp will cook like that. So the long process really is just the brining, and that's it. That's the longest part. Don't skip that part, guys. Trust me, that's going to make it really good. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so next thing you want to do is rinse your shrimps. I'm basically just going to take them out like this, throw them into the strainer that I used earlier that again I washed a second time. I have to wash a third time because it's going to be touching raw shrimps. And you can see just from that, shrimp cook very fast. Most shellfish do, you know, shrimps, crawfish, whatever. They all cook really quick. So, I mean, you can see the tail's already turning pink just from being in the hot water from the microwave water, which, you know, would be the same as if you had the water from the, whatever it's called, from the coffee pot. So anyways, next thing you want to do is you're going to rinse these really good, because you want to get all the salt and stuff off, because basically what the brine does is it puts salt into the meat and flavor into the meat, and it sucks out not really moisture, but just bad shit. Basically, I don't really know how to explain it, but basically brine is a good thing to do. It makes food taste better. I've done this with and without the brining process, and trust me, guys, it definitely is worth it to do the brining process. It comes out way cleaner, way tastier. Anyways, rinse it off really good. And then you're going to want to, you're supposed to use paper towels, but I don't have any goddamn paper towels. Haven't gone to the store. I'm too lazy to go to the store right now, because it's almost midnight now, probably. So I'm just going to put these sons of bitches on a regular towel. And another thing I just forgot is that you're supposed to put your goddamn broiler pan sheet, whatever you want to call it, in the oven while it heats up to get it nuclear hot too. So while that's happening, my shrimp's gonna dry. So dry these out really good, pat them, let them sit for about 2 minutes. Just don't let them sit too long so they don't get gross. Shellfish don't do good in room temperature. So yeah. Like I said, you want to get your pan nuclear hot too. So, rewind the video. When I first turned this broiler on, this pan with the tinfoil should already have been in there. I fucked up. So let that sit in there for 5 minutes while your shrimp dry. I'll see you guys then. So now, I'm going to take my shrimps, just gonna throw them in this bowl. One to foul. By the way, for each shrimp cocktail you want to use the whole bag of the shrimp. I already used half of it, but each shrimp cocktail is gonna have 8, and we're gonna be serving it up in these wine glasses. But we'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, to that you're just gonna add a little bit of a drizzle of olive oil. It doesn't really matter. That's enough. Put a little bit more actually, just enough to coat it. And you want to coat the shrimps really good. Then all you need for seasoning wise is a few shakes of this Old Bay seasoning. I love Old Bay seasoning. It's one of my favorite seasonings, especially for seafood. I don't think I ever make seafood without putting it on it. Even when recipes don't call for it. And seafood recipes I usually end up adding Old Bay too. Because whenever I make a recipe, I usually don't ever follow it completely, you know. I'll be like, you know what, I like a little bit spicier, so I add a little bit more of some kind of a spice or something, you know what I mean? Things like that. So anyways, for me, that's all the recipe calls for. I love garlic, so I'm going to add a tiny bit of garlic. And for color, some smoked paprika. You can use any kind of paprika, you don't have to use smoked. I just like smoked paprika a lot. And again, toss it, coat. And it smells really good. So next thing you want to do is get yourself your tongs, which, great, mine are dirty. But anyways, you don't really need them. Be really careful because this is going to be extremely hot. Pull this cork sucker out. Basically throw your shrimp on there. You don't want them overlapping. You want them to have a little bit of space. That one lost its goddamn tail, I just realized. Whatever. It should probably sizzle a little bit. Don't worry if it does. It's not going to hurt anything. And again, it's okay if these are touching. You just don't want them like that, like on top of each other. Put that under the broiler for 2 minutes. See you guys in a couple minutes. Alright guys, so it's been 2 minutes. You want to pull these, and you want to flip all these as fast as possible. Alright, now pop those back in for another minute and they'll be all done. See you guys in a minute. Guys, so you want to take that super cold metal bowl that you had in the freezer from earlier. I'm going to take your shrimps. Basically throw them in there. You're going to toss them around a little bit like this to stop the cooking process because you don't want these to get overcooked. That will ruin them. Look how pretty those look though. God damn. And then put them in the freezer for, like I said, 3 to 5 minutes. Alright guys, so to plate this, you're basically just going to put some of your sauce in your cup, like that. If you're doing this for, other people, you wouldn't want to be sticking your finger in there like that, but Since I'm just making this for myself, I can go like that if I wanted to, and it wouldn't matter. Take a little bit of lemon, squeeze a bit of lemon in there. This is all the lemon I have in the house, so normally I would squeeze a bit in there, and then I'm gonna have like a wedge, a nice looking wedge in there for presentation. But again, just for me, so it doesn't matter. So this sauce is basically just gonna get thrown out because then I don't need it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in another minute. Alright guys, so you can put these in the freezer or in the refrigerator after. Since I don't have the right size glass, I'm only going to do 4. Well, actually I guess I can do, well, again, since this is only for me, I really don't give a shit what it looks like, but you guys get the idea. I don't have the right size or style of glass. You want more of a martini glass, but I don't have that. Basically, that's what you're left with, something like that. As far as the peels, I'm leaving them on. Well, obviously I have to peel them myself, but it's up to you. You can go through and peel them like this for the guests first, and just put them in the glass like that. But let's try one of these. God damn it, fucking good. Holy shit. See, with the shell on, the shell has a lot of flavor in it, so you definitely want to do it with the shell on. And the good thing about doing it with that is you see the shell's burnt a little bit there. In fact, here's a good example. See, the shell's all burned right there, but the meat's not. The meat's still sucking it and nice and moist. So, alright guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and comment. I'll see you guys next time. JoyCon94 out.